I got Chelsea, Gabriella, Anna. I'll pop. Okay, word. I got you, boo. We got motherfucking. We got Chelsea, Gabriella, Anna. I'm gonna go grab my water, okay? So, y'all motherfucking hang out. Hang out and enjoy the Asthma music. Hold on, let me plug this bitch in. What's up, y'all? Okay. Well, you guys are pretty charged up. Alright. Hold on, let me go grab my water real quick, okay? Am I forgetting anything else before I can leave? I think I got everything. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold it. Okay, I'm back. What up, yeah? Wait, if I'm not back in by the time I need to do mine, just times it. Hold on, just times it a bit. Motherfucking alcohol. Okay, period. I got you, boo. Oh, okay. Oh my god! Alright. I think I remember everything. What's up, boos? Okay. How y'all doing? What Okay. We got Chelsea. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, well, wait, hold on. Must have to add a lane on there. God. What up, y'all? What's up, boos? Just so y'all know, I got Chelsea, Gabriella, Anna. Sorry, I'm trying to fucking pull up my iPad here so I can see if anyone else. What's up, boos? Listen, I'll fucking thank you. My husband cut it. Well, yeah, right? It's still like kind of long right here. He just like trimmed, he like faded it. Looks good though, right? It looked a little crazy when like the sides were all long. I love it. I don't know if I am ever going to go back to long hair. I was telling my husband, I think the only way I'm gonna grow my hair back out is if I want to do dreads again, which I absolutely would do dreads again. But mama gotta give her scalp a break. I do love not having hair though. It's like, fuck, if you have dreads, you know the struggle. It's a lot of maintenance. Yeah, people think that people with dreads are like all gross and they don't shop. Bitch, when I tell you, that is the most high maintenance hairstyle I ever fucking had in my life. And it did damn, like you can, well, I don't think you can really see it on camera. You can see it in person. Yeah, you must not be, oh, it's probably because my hair's dyed. Like you can still see, oh, I guess you, maybe a little bit. I'm trying to see, like, because of the tension, it gave me, what is that called? when you have like tension on your fucking scalp and it'll like bald that spot. I had it a little bit on my sides. I guess maybe like you can see it a little bit. And then you can still see the dread like marks or whatever like on the top of my head. If you look close, like you can't really, well, yeah, I guess you can't see it on camera. If you look in person, like if you really fucking look, you can see like the, oh no, you can actually kind of see it on YouTube. If I stay right here, you can actually kind of see on YouTube where the dreads were. Right there. Oh wait, maybe you can, oh, I guess you kind of can see on TikTok too. Are you going? Okay. I have stuff from.
I'll be back with food.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, I love you.
How was your day?
Alright.
Oh.
Alright, I don't want to bother you.
Okay.
I was missing you and stuff.
Really?
I don't like Mondays. And then you yelled at me because you're
well, you can see it's a big old mess.
I don't want to touch your shit. Maybe you wanted it like that. I don't know.
Alright, I love you. See you in a little bit. Okay. Oh God, it was so much. Yes, that. Okay, booze. Enough fucking around. I didn't put up thank you, motherfucking Veronica, for liking up the live. Fucking Veronica is a real one. Mel's a real one when she comes in here. I like didn't put up a poll. I haven't been for freeze because no one, because look, like there's like 5 people, there's only 2 people in on the YouTube, and so I'm kind of like giving up hope a little bit because nobody ever comes in on my lives anymore, and so I'm like, well, I'm not doing fuck freeze anymore because no one comes in here and like likes the live, you know what I mean? But like sometimes you'll have like Veronica, well, they're like, oh, don't worry, Bill, I'll fuck it up. Mel will do that too. She's like in here when I first come on, she's like, don't worry. And then she leaves. I'm like, thank you. Okay. Discussing the challenges of maintaining dreadlocks. That's the topic of the live, apparently. Okay. If y'all are fucking ready to get into these paids, I am ready as well, because I don't know if, well, Anna was in here. Gabriella was in here too. Chelsea, I don't think you were in here. I grabbed some of my older decks. I honestly was really missing this one. Is what brought it on. So, but anyway, I'm ready to fucking read because I've been enjoying using these older decks. Okay. Who's all in here? Chelsea, you fucking ready to get into it, boo? Are y'all ready? Yeah, I just got Chelsea, Gabriella, Anna. And Gabriella, by the way, Anna, hang out in here, boo, because Gabriella, she's at an appointment, so she might not be in here. Let's go. Hold on. I gotta refresh my memory. Oh, yes. Oh, never mind. This isn't gonna take me much. Okay. Hold on. I gotta like get into the fucking, hold on, if you're on, I got word period. Yeah, I don't know how long, whatever, we're gonna hang out, you know what I mean? I plan on being on here for a few hours. We were on here for over fucking 4 hours, which is good. I used to be on here for like 4, 5, sometimes 6 hours. But we were on here 4 hours on, what is today? On Friday. That was like the longest live I've done in a while. I'm not complaining. Okay, Chelsea, hold on, boo, let me... Actually, wait, hold on, before I get into this, let me hop in on the YouTube real quick. See, I'm like always fucking forgetting something, I swear. Sorry, YouTube, hold on. Hold up, boo-boos. How has Mercury retrograde been treating everybody? My fucking... The things that have been tripping... Everyone's like ass. Fuck my life. Yeah, I mean, I agree. This might be like... Nobody like from my past or anything like that, but like a lot of fucking like setbacks. Bitch. Okay. Hold on. Now back to Chelsea. Hold on. Oh yeah, I remember that. Chelsea, can I fucking tell you something? I read this, I think it was yesterday. Or it might have been Saturday. When did you send this? Yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Like, I got this because I don't remember what I was doing. I think I was just, like, sitting here waiting for my husband to get ready for the gym. I remember I got this message, and usually I do not read messages outside of, like, being on here. And I was like, oh, fuck, I haven't seen Chelsea in, like, a few days. Probably like a week. So I pulled it up and I read it, and I fucking got so triggered by this shit. You have no idea. I like walked right up to my husband. I'm like, I'm so fucking pissed off at you for something you did 10 years ago. He's like, at least you're honest about it. I'm like over it, but like, sometimes I get so triggered from these things. Let's go, okay. Oh my god. Please don't piss me off. Shut up. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Okay, we're... Alright. Probably got everybody from my past, like, what the fuck? I used to, that never, well, I shouldn't say that, because me and my husband we reconciled during a Mercury retrograde in Gemini season. I've only ever had, like, one ex, and it was repeated, like, he did it for years. It was so funny. He was a Gemini, and he would always come back in during a Mercury retrograde. Like, he doesn't anymore, but he did that for years. I always kind of found it a little endearing, you know what I mean? So it's kind of cute that he did that. I would never say anything, but I just thought it was funny. I'm like, oh, look at this little Gemini coming in during a Mercury retrograde. Stop it. Okay, hold on. Chelsea, what the fuck? Hold on. What do I want to use for you? Hold on, I want to look at this deck real quick. I don't know if I want to use this one. Hold on real quick. I'm going to start with this one. I might... Just let me cook. You know what I mean? Let me cook. I'm going to start with this one. What tarot do I want to use? Do I want to use this one? No. Hold on. Do I want to use this one? I think I might actually just use this Starlight one. Okay. Hold on, boo. Whatever. My desk is a mess right now. Okay. You know the drill. I'm probably going to be a minute. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I cannot wait to see what the fuck comes out with this. I'm gonna start with this one. Chelsea, we're gonna go in. Actually, you know what? I think I might want to use an older one. Boy, we kind of thrown it back to OG. I kind of want to use this one too. These are old decks. Actually, should I start with this one? I think I might. I'm throwing it back to like OG decks. This must be part of Mercury retrograde. I grabbed like all of my old decks. Okay. Chelsea, you know the drill. Just fair warning, I'm gonna try to reel it the fuck in. I can't promise anything, but I'm gonna fucking try my best. Okay. You know the drill. I didn't want to come out. I do want to see what this is, though. Okay. You know what? I'm actually glad we're using this one. I haven't used this deck in a long time. Interesting. What's outcome? This is gnarly. Wow. All right. I'm using, I don't even know what this fucking deck is called. This is an old deck. I used to use this one a lot for twin flame readings when I first started reading. Okay. Missed this deck. Okay. I'm gonna try to reel it in. Let me start from the top. I might fucking, let me fly through this. I'm just gonna feel this reading out because I'm actually not even quite sure what decks I want to use for this. But separation, engagement ring coming out on bottom of the deck. This, and like engagement ring isn't really necessarily obviously what it sounds like. Let me fucking explain. Separation is what it sounds like, right? Separation is obviously, this is overall energy for Oracle portion, right? We are obviously now in a motherfucking separation. The thing though with that card is the feelings behind that separation, which believe it or not, yes, he is feeling too, right? It represents sadness, missing, it's very Five of Cups, sadness, missing the other person, like Seven of Cups, Five of Cups. Sadness, missing the other person, thinking about them, yearning for them, unsure of the future, like future projecting, a lot of that shit. Heartbroken also came out underneath this as well. The engagement ring that is coming out, it represents that there is obviously some feelings around, which we're gonna hit on too when we get into tarot, but like you alluded to this kind of shit in your message too. The engagement ring represents like partnership, commitment, being in a union, right? There's obviously some fucking feelings about this. You know what I mean? Obviously, yes, you're feeling, you know what I mean? We know how you're feeling. He's feeling this shit too, okay? And we'll obviously see more when we do get into tarot, but like rest assured, yeah. And you're even seeing it on his side too, honestly. But the dragonfly and stab in the back is coming out as current, and the dragonfly, I mean, thank God at least we're fucking having that. It is very like death in tarot, right? It does represent a lot of things coming to light, and as a result of that, like things being found out, things coming to light, you finding out about things. As a result of that, that's very sun, where it's like finally I'm beginning to understand. Finally you're giving me like some communication, some clarity about some things. I'm starting to see this a little bit more clearly. Because of that, now we are on the stage of adapting, changing, healing, right? The stab in the back coming out with it though represents that there no doubt, I would not doubt if like 10 of Swords came out right here, because stabbed in the back does represent that there has been some kind of shocking attack, some kind of fucking deception that has been done, without a doubt. And that, Chelsea, maybe you're the one that was deceptive, you know what I mean? But like, come on now. But stabbed, it does represent that, where it's like there is a lot of heartbreak and pain. Yes, it represents separation, and yes, that deception or that shocking attack, it does lead to a fucking separation, right? But like, no doubt, there has been some kind of stabbed in the back fucking betrayal. You're not like crazy, you know what I mean? We'll get into it. Heart with the Key and Hammer is coming out on your side, where and he has Cupid's arrow, I just want to add. But Heart with the Key does represent that you feel like, right? You have found the one, and you probably have. Heart with the Key does represent that you found the one, and it's very Queen of Cups, like you are opening your heart towards this person. I want to pause and swing over to him. He has Cupid's arrow coming out on his side, which literally means that he's been shot by Cupid's arrow, right? And I'm pulling for your guys' energy, okay? I'm not pulling for like him and somebody else, you know what I mean? I'm pulling for these two fucking people, their energy together, their energy on each side, how they're feeling about this, what's going on subconsciously between them that they might not know about, and then outcome for these two, right? So I know that this is like how you feel about him. This is how he feels about this, right? Cupid's arrow literally means being shot with Cupid's arrow. Now, the fucking thing with that card, it's very Nine of Wands, where it's like this person has been shot with Cupid's arrow. It's represents like a surprising or shocking like feelings that they got towards someone, right? But it also represents that they have hesitation towards that. Now, you have now let me swing back to you. Hammer's coming out on your side, which I like this for you, like individually. Yes, I understand this, like your feelings towards this, right? The Hammer card is where you were willing to work at this. You were willing to, like Three of Pentacles, work at this, do what it took to make it work out, right? I'm gonna pause. He has Axe on his side, where he is fucking unwilling to do it. The Axe card represents that instead, what he would rather do is that, yes, he got shot with Cupid's arrow, he has these feelings, yeah, whatever, he's hesitant, right? Instead of like pushing through that or taking a fucking leap of faith, right? Taking a risk. Instead, what he does is he breaks it off. He gives it silent treatment. He runs the fuck away from it, right? Now, with the Hammer card too on your side, this is also, that does stand true with like what, because of like the Dragonfly, how it's like, okay, now that things have came to light, we have to adapt, change, heal, right? Something's got to fucking shift here. The Hammer card represents that for you, where it's like, I'm not going to let this energy like go unwasted. Regardless, I'm going to be persistent. It's very Chariot. I'm going to keep moving forward. I'm going to keep moving on. I'm going to keep doing what the fuck I need to do. He has Axe on his side. So the way that he is responding towards the Dragonfly energy, right? Where it's like, yes, a lot of things came to light. Now I'm in a position where, I mean, I am going to be forced to adapt, change, heal, but I'm not going to do it. Right? I'm in an Axe energy where what I'm going to do is I'm going to abandon. That's what it represents, is abandonment, right? Okay, now Coffee Cup and the Butterfly coming out. This, I'm curious to see what comes out with tarot, because Coffee Cup does represent where there is going to be, which obviously what comes out in subconscious I bring to your guys' awareness, right? Coffee Cup represents that there is going to be like a meeting up and conversing of you two. Like you two are going to meet up and converse. You two are going to meet up and fucking talk. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen. The Butterfly card that's coming out with that is that which I'm curious to see what comes out here, because I'm like, okay, I'm confident in like Chelsea's energy, 100%. His, not really so much. I don't know, I guess we'll have to see with tarot, but the Butterfly represents Death card energy, where it's like, we have healed that inner child, we have grown. And so what you're seeing is like, after that healing, after the storm has calmed, these two people are going to meet up. I'm just curious to see, I don't know, the dynamic of that. Maybe it is him, maybe it is that, maybe he'll shock the shit out of me, you know what I mean? The outcome is Grim Reaper and Sword and Rose. The Grim Reaper represents like death in reverse type shit, where it's like the relationship's done. I want to see what comes out with that, because I'm like, okay, well, these two people, obviously we know we're in a separation, okay. In the subconscious, we see that these two people, there's going to be a conversation that they're going to revisit this, right? So what is this energy in the outcome? Is this like, What is this? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is this? Because that Grim Reaper, it represents the it's done. It's done. Someone has put their foot down and they're done. They're growing and they're like transforming their life, right? The sword and the rose. So what I'm getting at, I guess, is like what I'm fucking seeing here is like, I'm really sensing if these two people like talk again, like meet up, like they might even meet up in person, because that's typically what that represents. Meet up in person, talk. And I'm really wondering if Chelsea has like a fucking moment where she's like, yeah, I'm glad that actually, you know what? We can continue to be in separation. I'm just curious. Let's motherfucking see what comes out. Very interesting. Let me see current. 8 of Cups. These two people walking away from something that they clearly care about. I really like the depiction of these decks. Oh, I love the depiction of these cards. I really do. Figured that's you and the outcome. Interesting. Chelsea, I'm apologizing in advance. I'm gonna go so fucking over on this reading. Who cares? You know what I mean? Whatever. Oh! Bitch! Okay. This is a good one. What is that? Figured. I knew that was you in that outcome. I just fucking knew it. Damn, this deck do come with it. I really like this deck. One more for him. How much fucking time am I? Yeah, I'm gonna go way over on this. Okay, listen, I apologize. I'm gonna go way fucking long on this reading. Let's fucking take them, okay? Because I pulled 3 for each of these, which I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna be a little long-winded on this one. Ace of, hold on, let me wet my whistle, because, bitch, we're about to go off. Ace of Wands, Devil, 9 of Wands. This, and yes, I do want to focus on Wands energy right here, because he's coming out very Wands, and you're coming out very Swords, Cups, right? Devil card coming out on bottom of the deck. Okay, let's fucking talk about it. You probably already know where I'm going with this. Okay. Devil card represents obviously addiction, toxicity, codependency. Yes, it can be all those things, right? What it represents is what we put above all else, right? Selfishly. It's what we are fucking changing. Is this okay? No, this well, I could probably show it to you guys. Obviously, you see in this deck, right? The 2 people that are in this card are the lovers. They're the 2 people that are in lovers, right? What it represents is that they are stuck in instead of being in lovers energy, instead of being in a partnership, instead of being in like a romance, in union, what they're stuck in is toxicity. What they're stuck in is an old fucking cycle, basically, right? Now, yes, it can be both of them doing it. It can be one person that's fucking choosing it, right? And it's like, yes, we're fucking stuck here. But the devil is where we place limitations on ourselves, where we are stuck in whatever, a belief system. We are stuck in a pattern. We're stuck in behaviors. We're stuck in whatever, a thinking pattern, a way of thinking, a way of processing things. We are choosing to remain fucking stuck there, okay? Now, the only way out of devil, yes, we can eventually wake up and fucking choose something different, or tower is going to come in and fuck your ass up in this energy, right? Which is typically what happens with devil energy, right? God sees that you're stuck in devil. You cannot see a way out. You cannot find your fucking way out. He's going to send in tower and obliterate it, right? Okay, keep that in mind, all right? Now, the Ace of Wands and the 9 of Wands is coming out surrounding this. Now, this is how we are behaving in Devil. And yes, maybe Chelsea's behaving this way. Who fucking knows, right? It might just look a little bit different. I can absolutely see it for him, though, just because he's coming across extremely Wands in this reading. This is where you feel like Ace of Wands, like God, this is so sick. You know what I mean? Ace of Wands is, it's like, I feel like I'm in Devil, but I feel like I got a handle of it. I'm in Devil, but I feel like it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. I'm going to go so over on this reading. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. I'm fine. I'm great, right? I'm actually having the time of my fucking life in this energy. Nine of Wands is how I'm feeling though. Nine of Wands is where someone, maybe both of these people, will protect Devil. They will protect this shit. Nine of Wands. They're refusing to let it go. There's safety in it, right? That's the whole thing with the Nine of Wands. It's what she's doing or he's doing or whoever is in this card, right? They're surrounding themselves with their wands. They're holding that wand and they're like, no, fuck that. Like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm okay right here. So I'm seeing this and I'm like, okay, someone is clearly thinking, stuck in a thinking pattern that they are very happy that everything's great, everything's fine. But I'm protected when I stay here, right? Keep that in mind. I don't know if I could say this for you. Maybe I can. It might look a little bit different. But like for that kind of shit very much rings true for him. He's going to get his ass fucked up. I can promise you that. Eight of Cups, King of Wands, Queen of Swords coming out as current. So Eight of Cups as both of their energy, right? This shows me that both of these people are walking away from a connection that they still care about, right? You can see in his face looking back, and yes, this is true for like any Eight of Cups, right? I just love the way this deck comes with it, with the imagery. But in Eight of Cups, I don't know if you can see it, he's looking back and he's like, he's disappointed. He's like looking back and he's sad. He's looking back and he's like, why am I walking away from this? Yes, I get an Eight of Cups of, fuck, I hate having to walk away from this because I still have feelings about it. Yes, I'm walking away from this because I love myself more. Or I'm walking away from this, I still have feelings about it, and I'm walking away from something that I truly fucking still care about. I don't know why I'm doing it. I'm regretting it. I'm regretting it as I'm doing it. King of Swords, there's a gnat in here. Get the fuck out. Whoever's doing witchcraft on me, good luck. Anyway, the King of Wands coming out is obviously how he is responding to this, and you were responding as a Queen of Swords, right? King of Wands is a little out of, I don't know, character for him in my opinion, because typically he does come across as very swords. But King of Wands is showing me the energy that he probably came at this conversation with, which is one of, yes, let's just be real. You know what I mean? King of Wands is someone who is very in touch with their ego. You know what I mean? Queen of Swords, on the other hand, is someone who is very in touch with their intellect, right? They're keeping things there. So give yourself some fucking credit. You know what I mean? During this conversation, this is not where you're coming at this like overly fucking emotional, like all needy, sensitive. Like, no, you're not at all. It's someone they're setting that shit aside and they're looking at this very rationally, very intellectually, right? He's coming at this conversation with his ego at the forefront, okay? Now, you have Magician, Page of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Magician I do love. I'm going to come back to that. Fucking... I felt like there's something growing on me! Okay, hold on. It's probably that fucking gnat. Okay, anyway. What was I saying? I'm going to come back to the fucking Magician. The Page of Pentacles and the Four of Cups is obviously how you're feeling in regards to this, right? This is very much where it's like, great, now, have I been like fucking breadcrumbed this whole time? Has he been like leading me the fuck on this whole time? Four of Cups is also, it's feeling like, well, now what? Like, what opportunity do I have now? Anytime like a page comes out too, it typically does show that someone has been very fucking depleted by something. Like their energy has just been depleted, right? And you're seeing like, yeah, it's very much like, fuck, well, I guess I'm just going to start over. I'm over here in a Four. And yes, I get a Four of Cups at the moment, right? A Four of Cups, you can see that guy is sitting there and he's staring at these Three of Cups. And you see this hand that's like, he's got a cup for him, right? It represents the hand of God. The hand of God is like handing him a cup, but he's like not. It's like right in front of his face. And he's just still over here staring at this Three of Cups. That is how God is going to provide for you. Yeah, it's probably right in front of your fucking face, the next opportunity, right? God's like, don't think I forgot about you. Don't think that like this is the end all be all or this was it. You know what I mean? No, I got your fucking back. Yeah, you're in a four. That's okay. I'll stand here and hold this little cup in front of your face until you see it. You know what I mean? Anyway, the Four of Cups is understandable. This is someone they've been fucking hurt, right? Now, the Magician, of course, is something to be mindful of because, yes, even you are in a Four of Cups right now. You can even fucking manifest in that energy as well. I did. Didn't even know it. The Magician is the kind of power that you have right now, right? Magician is the ultimate, it's the ultimate fucking manifester. You probably are manifesting right now, right? We do. Anytime our emotions are attached to it, we are fucking manifesting that into our life. Be mindful of that shit. To try to not call in any kind of negative, any kind of whatever, just any kind of bullshit, right? You can also manifest in this energy as well. I've been there, right? I have fucking been there. I manifested my fucking twin flame in that energy. I remember being, hold on. I remember I just got, whatever, it was a horrible fucking breakup with someone. It was absolutely fucking horrible. And I was so happy to get out of it, right? I felt so relieved, so free. I was so ready. You know what I mean? I was so ready for something new. And I remember I just got, my God, it was truly a God thing. I moved out, this place lined up, I moved right into this place, it was seamless, right? I knew that God had my back during that time. I just knew that like I was not meant to be in that fucking relationship. God was providing, God was getting me the fuck out of it. And I remember standing there in my new place, and I was like, and I was heartbroken. I was like, I cannot fucking believe that I made this huge mistake for years, right? I made this mistake for years and I just stayed in this shit. And I'm standing there and I'm like, you know what, God, like I'm done with, I'm not getting into relationships. I'm focusing on my fucking self, right? I'm focusing on myself. If there is someone out there, this is what I want, right? I want my best friend. And when I said that, I was like, I want someone like James, which is my now husband, because he was my best friend in the whole world, right? I was like, I want a relationship like I had with him. I want my best friend. That's what I want. That's the only thing I fucking care about, is having someone like that. I shit you not. A week fucking later, that man started coming back into my life. You can manifest in this shit, right? You absolutely can. Now, enough of that. Now to him. Knight of Wands. Do you want to take a guess on what the fuck came out with him? Knight of Wands. Tower. Hermit. Now, the Knight of Wands coming out. Is he feeling like he kind of came out on top? A little bit, yeah, because he's coming out as the Knight of Wands. You know what I mean? Now, I'm going to point something out in this fucking Knight of Wands because I feel like this deck does a really good job with it. I don't know if you can see his face. He's kind of like, he's on his horse, and he's like, he looks like that. He's like, he thinks that like the people beneath him ain't shit. You know what I mean? He's like, I'm fucking better than them. It represents, like, because a Knight of Wands, we know, is so, because he's coming at this conversation like a King of Wands, right? He too has been depleted by this conversation. He's in a Knight of Wands, right? The Knight of Wands, the way he's reacting, or the way that like a Knight of Wands is that they're going to deal with fucking arrogance big time, right? They're going to be arrogant. They're going to be pissed off. They're going to be jealous. They're going to be envious. They're going to hold a grudge. You know what I mean? And so you're seeing like Knight of Wands. Well, he's over. So you're over here. Yes, you're hurt. You know what I mean? You feel like you have to fucking start over. You're over here like kind of shelled up. You know what I mean? Licking your wounds. He's over here where it's like, well, that took a fucking complete left. Like he's over here and he's like feeling arrogant, top dog, on top of his shit. Just ego all day long. Tower. What was I saying about fucking devil? You know what I mean? The card that comes after devil is Tower. That's how tarot works, right? There ain't no getting out of that shit. So as you can see, he is clearly stuck in a fucking devil. Tower only comes after a devil, right? And so you're seeing, well, I love Tower. You know what I mean? Tower is my favorite card in the entire deck. I love it. I love it because it represents God's true love for us, right? God is not going to let him sit here. You know what I mean? God's not going to allow that shit. Tower, when I tell you shit gets so ugly, and if you've been through a tower, you know. Tower is where everything that he has built, right? Whatever foundation this shit is on, it's a faulty fucking foundation. That's why Tower is coming in. God's like, you can't build on this. You can't build anything on this. It's done. It's out of your fucking life. That is your job. That is your relationships. That is, I mean, any relationship, family, friends. It's your home. It's everything gets obliterated in that shit. He needs a clean slate, right? So what God does is he obliterates it and he's silent. He leaves you the fuck alone, right? He's like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I cleared the slate for you. What are you going to do? Hermit. I'm happy to find, thankfully we're seeing Hermit and we're not seeing like a fucking, devil come out with that, I guess. Yeah, I'm grateful to see Hermit, not like Moon. Oh, Hierophant in reverse. Or like, even like, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Emperor in reverse. Strength in reverse. Judgment in reverse. I mean, any of the kings in reverse. The Hermit does represent that he will go into isolation, right? I know. But it's isolation to seek enlightenment. It is isolation for a reason. It's isolation to learn. It's isolation to learn how to fucking love yourself truly. Now, let me fucking blow through this. So Chariot, Ace of Swords, and Knight of Cups is coming out in the subconscious. Yeah, I do believe that there is going to be another conversation. I do. I guess what I can say about that is I do think the conversation that will happen is a lot more fucking honest and a lot more in touch with emotion. Because clearly, looking at this, I understand why she's not. I understand why the feminine was not. Like, really wearing her heart on her sleeve during this conversation. She's in a Queen of Swords. You have to, like, you have to give a fucking opening for a Queen of Cups to come through, right? You have to show her that you have some kind of, vulnerability, something. He's clearly coming at this conversation weighing his ego. His ego is, like, right there. Yes, I do feel like the conversation that is to come has more clarity. There's a realization that has happened. There's light bulb that has happened. Yes, it's more in touch with emotion, but then you get to outcome, right? Empress, Queen of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. I knew that the fucking feminine was gonna come out like that, right? With this conversation, it absolutely can be sometime around Virgo season, absolutely. This is where, like, during that conversation, yes, you're coming at it like a Queen of Cups, but you're meeting with a Knight of Pentacles, right? It's just not enough. It's not enough. And you notice, like, you do notice some of the growth, right? You do. It's like, okay, he's getting it. Okay, I believe he's on the right path. This is where Queen of Cups is like, you're on the right path and you're growing, but this is not the time. You know what I mean? This isn't the time for this. This isn't the time for this. And that is where Queen of Cups would, of course, this is not where you're gonna, like, shut him down and be fucking, you know what I mean, like, all mean and shit. No, Queen of Cups is extremely loving. This is where you're probably gonna fucking tell him that, right? That, like, you would say something like that, where it's like, yeah, like, I am proud of you. I do see the growth that you're doing. I do see all these things that you're doing. And if this is some kind of plan to reconcile things, I don't think it's time. I don't think it's time. Yeah, I don't even know, like, literally, I don't even know what to fucking say besides good luck to him. Good luck. How long is he gonna be in this? Oof. Nasty work. 5 of Cups, Ace of Cups in reverse, 7 of Cups. Yeah, if you think that he's not affected by this emotionally, think again. Holy fuck, dude. This could be until, like, yeah, this, I get it, because, like, if this conversation is to happen sometime during Virgo season, I understand why you're feeling the way that you're fucking feeling, because you don't see that true, like, realization or really the fucking lesson land until Libra season with him. And it's nasty. I mean, this, are you kidding me? 5 of Cups, Ace of Cups in reverse, 7 of Cups, 2 of Cups in reverse, Hanged Man, Justice. That's finally where it's like, oh my God. Like, oh my God, I get it. You know what I mean? This is how he's feeling around that time. 5 of Cups, heartbroken, lost, you know what I say about 5s. 5s will always air you out. It shows me that someone still cares. This is how it's coming across. Heartbroken, lost. Ace of Cups, completely without. Does it, like, just feeling completely fucking empty, like they lost everything. 7 of Cups, they don't know where to go. They have no clue. They don't know how this person's feeling. They're fucked up in the head. Their emotions are in that, right? So what Cups are, your emotions are in this. So your fucking head's all over the place. Your emotions are in it. You have no clue what to do. 2 of Cups, you feel like you completely ruined a fucking relationship. You feel like that the relationship, it's like she doesn't feel, maybe she never felt the same way. Maybe she did feel the same way and I fucked it up, right? Anyway, that Hanged Man and the Justice card coming out, that is where that psychic change finally, that 180 fucking finally happens, is during that time. And Justice, yeah, it hurts. You know what I mean? No, I mean, yeah, it's gonna fucking hurt. Karma's being served. Tables always turn with this shit. I can promise you that. Tables always fucking turn. It is also where he is ready to be accountable for that. He's ready to be accountable for a lot of this shit. What should I fucking even get for him? Hold on real quick. I don't know what I want to get. Let me see this one. I went mad over on this reading. Stop! Okay. I miss being with you. I wonder how you feel. I miss seeing you. I see life differently now. I do like 3. It's time for me to heal now. I couldn't let you get close to me. So many things remind me of you. Finding out the truth crushed me. Let me do this one. I feel empty and hollow inside. I can't open up right now. My focus is on my life. I don't understand what you see in me. I don't feel attractive. I'm afraid that your feelings for me are not mutual. I know that you may not feel for me as I feel for you. I knew I was losing you, but I didn't do anything to fight for you. My mask keeps me safe. I went mad fucking long on that reading. I'm so sorry. Hold on a second, you guys. Hold on. Don't piss me off. He pissed me off. He really brought the energy down. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Hold up, y'all. Good Lord. Hold up, booze. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. That's some nasty work. Nasty motherfucking work coming out on his side. Hope you're happy. Hold on, y'all. Hold up, babies. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Birds of sage. I fucking should. Actually, hold on. Oh, wait. I don't think I have a lighter in here. Wait, do I? Fuck. Oh, I don't think I have a lighter. Shit. Hold on. Hopefully people aren't sending on Venmo because I don't know if my Venmo's working right now. Oh, excuse me. Hold on, booze. Let me try to like reopen this back up. Because I literally don't think my Venmo's working. If anybody's sending on Venmo, try not to send on. If it does come through on Venmo though, if anybody's shit comes through on Venmo like after I'm off of here, I will refund you. I don't know. My Venmo's like, it's like frozen from like 2 days ago. I see Giselle. I see hers. Okay, hold on, you guys. What the fuck? Hold on. Who? Gabriella. I don't think Gabriella's in here yet. So Anna, hold on, boo. You probably sent me your message. Hold it. There you are. Word, I got you, boo. What should I get? Let's fucking do this one. Alright, hold up, boo. I know. That's how it's been. Fuck. Okay. Hold it. Alright, you know the drill, Anna. Let's motherfucking get into it, boo. Let's see what's up. Oh god, for his sake, I hope I hope that this shit comes across okay. God damn. Where's he at? Outcome. One more. I'm like a little shocked on what's coming out of your guys' curtain shit. One more for him. Well, I'm happy to report that he's not I'm happy to report that he's not, like, messing around with his ex. Let me do one more. Not even there. Okay. Good. All right. Well, okay. This isn't that bad. So cold. Well, I get the bottom of the deck shit. Cold shoulder, clear mind, clear heart. Obviously, bottom of the deck is overall energy for the oracle, right? Cold shoulder. Sorry, hold on. I need to get that out of my mouth. Cold shoulder is where these two people are obviously giving this connection the cold shoulder. They are keeping their distance. They are trying to keep busy. They're trying to distract themselves, whatever. I do like to see clear mind, clear heart come out with that, though, because it's like, okay, yeah, I get that. You know what I mean? You can distract yourself, blah, blah, all that shit. But, like, it's very hermit, where it's like, yeah, even though that you're keeping distance, you're trying to, like, keep your mind busy, keep your mind off of this, it is where you do have a light bulb moment. There is some clarity and shit that does come through, right? There is some, like, getting fucking real with yourself, for real. And then, current conflict resolution, real love, real deal. I would have to say the conflict resolution is a challenge, and it's more for him. I don't feel like that's so much for you. But the conflict resolution, it is where these two people do want to, like, make amends. They do want to try again. They do want to try again and have a positive outcome in this, right? They want to compromise, just whatever. They want to fucking reconcile, right? The real love, real deal does represent that there's some kind of unshakable bond that these two people have. I'm actually going to start with him. So he's got teamwork, love, and dating coming out on his side, which dating does represent that he is single, right? He's not, whatever, he's not hooking up with it. You're not seeing, like, you're not seeing some, like, sketchy, like, slimy shit come out on his side where it's, like, secretive and fucking, like, X or love triangle. Like, you're not seeing some crazy shit come out like that. It's like, okay, he's single. He's single. His struggle with this, though, is that teamwork love, which is 3 of Pentacles, which is him putting in the fucking work and fixing it, right? And we'll obviously see, and that is what he wants, but this is where he has to fucking do it. And we'll see more when we get into tarot. She's over here where she's got caught, opposites attract, where caught is like, it can represent, like, oh, I got caught doing something, but it can represent where she's doing a lot of, like, behind, like, very Page of Wands, doing a lot of, like, detective work, kind of, like, trying to see what the fuck is going on, whatever, right? The opposites attract. This is where her mind is at this time. This can be where she's like, are we too different? Are we living, like, 2 different lives? Like, is this, I don't know, is it truly, like, meant to be? This is where she is, whatever, in her head doing a lot of digging right now. In the subconscious, the stubborn and infatuation is coming out, which, oh my god. The infatuation represents that these two people, they are infatuated. It's devil energy. They're very infatuated with this. They're obsessing over it. They're thinking about it all the time. But the stubborn is what is getting in the way, where it's someone's selfishness, someone's inflexibility, someone's being too fucking guarded, where they're not, yeah, so they're sitting, it's like 9 of Wands in the Devil, where, like, they're sitting over here obsessing, thinking about this, but they're too stubborn to get out of their own way and fix it. And then outcome, I do like, it's Spirit Got You and Desire, where the Spirit Got You is a lot of, it's signs and synchronicities that are guiding these two people back, right? The desire is obviously, yeah, there is, like, you know, like, whatever. There is obviously, like, a lot of, like, sexual tension, attraction, all of that shit. But it is more than that, where there are intense feelings behind that. So, let's motherfucking see what comes out with tarot. 3 of Pentacles in the fucking reverse. An unwilling to compromise, an unwillingness to fix it. You have a 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, which is feeling very off balance, very chaotic. And he's got a fucking 5 of Cups. Are you kidding me? You already know how I feel about 5 of Cups. Or about any 5. I do like outcome. one more for him. Can I see? No, okay. No one in his energy. Like no ex or anybody that he's talking to. Eventually, yes. When? Can we see possible time frame? Oh, Libra season. Okay, anyway, let me fucking knock this out. Lovers and Three of Pentacles in the reverse is coming out as their current. The Lovers is obviously, it does, like, it's very the real love, real deal, right? Where it does represent that there is a soul contract, a soul connection, soul contract. The fucking Three of Pentacles, and yes, you could be feeling some of this too, and I'm on your side. Trust and fucking believe. The Three of Pentacles is like this unwillingness to compromise, to make things work, to come together as a team, to work together, you know what I mean? It's like no, I'm not fucking doing it. I understand that you're in a Two of Pentacles in the reverse and a Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This is where it's like she's feeling pretty hopeless right now and very, oh my god, her head's probably a fucking mess right now. Hold on. Feeling very chaotic, mind all over the place, feeling like and it's truly where it's like, no, she isn't the one that has to come through with some kind of offering or amends or apology. Like, she doesn't have it, you know what I mean? So she's over here where she's like, I'm feeling a fucking mess right now, I don't even know where to start. And I'm over here where I'm like, do I even want to start again? He's over here in a Five of Cups and a Knight of Cups where it's like, well, if you were wondering if he fucking cared, the fives always air people out, right? It shows that they still have feelings about it. And he's in the Five of Cups where he's heartbroken, sad, depressed, thinking about fucking what happened, thinking about the past, thinking about the cups that are spilt over, right? The Knight of Cups is, yes, this is where I do like this because he does realize that he does have to come through with some kind of fucking offering, and he has to come through with showing his emotions, right? So I do like that. And then when I asked like what was going on in his love life, right? If there was any, whatever, if he's hooking up with someone, if he's talking to, no. Seven of Wands, Eight of Cups, no. He's not, no. Even if the fucking opportunity presented itself, he wouldn't take it. You know what I mean? Seven of Wands is where he's pushing it away. He's pushing all of that shit away. No, he doesn't want anything to do with it. Now, Hierophant and the Ten of Swords coming out in the subconscious. Oh boy. This, I wish he was here. Like, yeah, this is great for, like, you know, this is great for Anna, but it's like, he needs a, truly, I think because he's the one that's in the five, right? And Hierophant is where you hook onto Hierophant when you're in a five. That is where you find your, whatever it is. It's where you find religion, spirituality, fucking, your belief system, the gym, whatever the fuck it is, right? You find something that helps you out of that. And I wish he was here because what I would tell him is like, yeah, whatever, Anna might be able to relate to some of this too, but he's the one that's in the five. What I would tell him is that you're over here beating yourself up over this, and yeah, rightfully so. You know, you shouldn't ever want to fucking feel like this again. You shouldn't ever want to behave like this again. You should want to make amends. You should want to apologize. You should want to come forward and show your emotions and tell her how you feel and tell her that you're fucking sorry for what you said, right? You should want to feel those things. But the way truly out of this shit, right, is to hook on to something that helps you. I don't care what the fuck it is. You know what I mean? I don't care if it's basket weaving. You know what I mean? I don't care. You need to find something that is only for you, that pulls you out of it. Because what I would tell him is that you being in this energy right here, you keep this Ten of Swords shit going on. You keep re-victimizing yourself. You keep putting yourself in these positions where you're getting hurt. This 10 of Swords is where you have a victim mentality and you're going to keep fucking repeating it until you do something different. I feel like that's probably more for him. Maybe, who knows, maybe Anna's over here where she's being all, you know, fucking, I don't know, where she's being all vengeful and mean to people. Who knows? Maybe she is. I don't know. I don't get the fucking feeling she is. But anyway, the outcome I do like because it's, okay, Fool, 4 of Pentacles, Judgment. Yeah, 7 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, we'll talk about it. But I do like the Fool and the 4 of Pentacles because this is where it's showing us, yeah, that new beginning, it is going to happen. And it's going to be one where they are both showing their, like, wearing their heart on their sleeve, right? They're both truly fucking giving to this. It is probably going to be sometime during, like true reconciliation, right? Sometime during Libra season. Oh my God. I'm like, hold on. I'm actually wanting to see if that's like when communication is. What about like communicating? Could be Scorpio season. Hold on. There's communication. When is that? Oh, that might be Leo. Oh, that might be Leo season, bitch. For communication. Actual, like, seeing each other, that could be, Libra. That is where he is the one coming through with communication, though. Alright. What the fuck should I get for him? Let me cook. Hold it. I want out. You triggered me. Stop it. You triggered me. I can't let go of you. Ooh, you were right. Ah! I love that. I don't understand. Hold on. Hold on. What is this one? Hold up. These feelings are eating me alive. Why can't I tell you the truth? Hold on. Should I do another one? Did I like knock any of that shit down? Okay. Ugh. What other one should I get? Let me do... Hold on, boo. Let me do this one. Let me do 3. What do we got? I can never find the right words to say to you. I push you away instead of bringing you closer to me. Don't lose hope for us. We've been through tough times together. I will always fight for us. My world is falling apart right now and I don't know how to fix it. It's not right for me to dump that on you. Shut up. I miss you no matter what it looks like on the outside. I've become good at hiding my true feelings. What is this one? This one is flipped over. I'm going to read it. I look at your social media even though I tell myself not to. It haunts me because I miss you so much. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. All right, hold on. Hold up, baby. Fuck, I made a mess. Hold on, y'all. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Oh, Veronica, I see you, boo. Okay. Let me get my shit together. Fucking popped off on that one. My God, I used so many cards for this. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. Hold on. I have to try to be mindful. Hold on. Let me see. how long this fucking list is. I don't think I have like that many people on there. I have to try to be mindful of my time. Hold on, y'all. Who do we got? I got Anna. I'm keeping... Gabriella's like first on the list, but I'm keeping her on here until like the last. You know what I mean? Because she might not be on here, so I might have to timestamp her shit. Hold on. Veronica might be my last one, you guys. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna try to fucking come on here on, God, I feel like I jinx myself every time, but I want to try to come on here on Wednesday. Like, early. Yeah, Veronica, you might be my last one, boo. I think I'm gonna close it. I have to try to be mindful of my, okay, period, I got you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna close it. Okay. I've tried to be mindful of my time. Alright, hold on. Anna, hold on, boo-boo. Veronica, stop it. Am I gonna get pissed? Hold up, y'all. Period. Did that work? Okay. Sorry about that, Anna. Hold on, boo. There we go. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Alright, hold on. I might get like an oracle for this bitch. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna do tarot and oracle on this one. Hold on. Yeah, let me see like 3. Hold on. Looked like there was a card in here that wasn't supposed to be in here. Okay. There we go. We picked up on it. Let me do 3. Oof. See when? Is this him or her? It's her. She probably wanted to. Hold on. What does he feel about this? No. Okay. When did this happen? That could have happened, oh, wait, did we read on this before? This could have happened sometime during, because I don't remember when the fuck they broke up. This could have happened sometime during Pisces season, which would have been February, March, I think. I believe, so I'm so curious when you fucking got this reading. Because this could have, whatever, like, did it happen? No. Was there, like, I don't know, like, a plan to, like, yeah. but it was from her. And so let me get into this. So Red Flags Real Reunion and Really Committed this time came out, where it's like, okay, here we picked up on it. Here we picked up on two people reuniting, like trying to get back together. Yeah, the red flag coming out where it's a big fucking red flag. They probably shouldn't do it, but let's get into it, right? And then you see her energy came out where Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords, Page of Wands, High Priestess, Three of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. So this gives to me like, okay, she absolutely, and then I pulled for him. We'll come back to him though. Because this is a lot of like feminine energy where it's like, okay, yes, this is her. Yes, this is probably like her idea. This is something she's been thinking about, whatever. But this is where she would have gone about it, because it's hidden intentions. That's what High Priestess is, right? It's someone who's keeping something fucking up their sleeve. They don't, like, he wouldn't know what her intentions were. This is where she would have done it, like, I don't, like, who fucking knows? Is it, like, I don't know. This is where that was her intention, was to, like, reconcile with him, and probably went about it, like, I don't know, kind of a sneaky way, whatever. But he's over here where he's Nine of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, where, there's no way. He didn't take it. He didn't take the bait. He didn't want it. This is where he does view her as, oh, she might have used, God, this sounds familiar. I'm so fucking wondering if we pulled this. She could have used, like, sex or some shit to try to get him back. This is where he does view her as someone that is very selfish, self-centered, needy, doesn't care about anybody but themselves, could have possibly only been using him for a place to live, just using him. Yeah. So I would say, I mean, she probably tried, and it would have been back in Pisces season of this year. Definitely chapter fucking closed though, at least on his end. Thankfully. Jesus. Mess. Alright, hold up, boo-boos. Hold up, yeah. I think we're gonna make good time. I have to try to get off of here by 6. But I think we'll be fine. Ow. Y'all, I'm getting fucking old, you guys. Shit. My hips. I tried to get my one good chair back here, but it won't fucking fit in this area. So to figure something out. I have to like rearrange shit in here to try to get that chair in here. Because this chair that I'm sitting on is not it. Hold up, y'all. Ugh. Oh. Period. Let's go, boo. Hold it. Should I do Oracle? Actually, fuck it. Should I? Hold on. Hold on, Nana. Hold it, baby. Let's see what comes out. Right, let's go. Word. I mean, it is good. It is. I mean, I guess that is a good thing. He does remain pretty consistent with that. I wanted to just pull Oracle just to see what we fucking have. Because, right, it's like, let's fucking air it out. Let's see if he's fucking, if he's getting messy or whatever. But it's soul searching, broken mirrors, teamwork, love, and heart repair. Which is good. Like, the only thing where I'm like, ugh, you know what I mean? Is this soul searching and broken mirrors. But I do feel like that is pretty consistent for him, right? Because soul searching is exactly what it sounds like. It is where someone, they are focused on finding a deeper meaning in their life, blah, 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 all that. The broken mirrors is where, worst case scenario, like with what he would be doing is, we've pulled this before, it is absolutely someone slipping into an addiction, period. But no, you're not seeing like, I don't know, hold on, let me find some like sketchy fucking cards that would come out. Like the X would be obviously, yeah, red flags, Inferno, some other ones. I would even say dating if that came out. Mind games, toxic environment, well, Netflix and chill. Yacht, secretive, deuces, pop-up, spotlight, be a killer one. I would even say like egg on their face. Controversy, love affair, the ex. Toxic love, I'd even take that one. Whatever, you just see different shit if this was, I don't know, if he was doing some messy shit, you know what I mean? But I like to see the teamwork, love, and the heart repair come out because that's obviously what we're picking up on, right? Is that, yeah, I mean, this is where, this is what he's going to be wanting, you know what I mean? Is he's going to be wanting to, whatever, 3 of Pentacles, work at something, he's going to be wanting to, like, build trust again with someone, whatever. Okay, hold on. There he is. Where is he at? Or where will he be at, I guess I should say. Lost. A bit lost. Probably some financial trouble. Definitely. Ooh, this could... No shade, because I don't know how old he is. This could even be where... like during this time, like during these next months, this could be where he literally has to move back in with like mom, dad type shit. Yeah, this is, girl, no, this is absolutely not. No, this is a lot of financial hardship that he is probably going to be upon during that time, and literally to the point where he might move back in with like parent, family member. This looks like to me it'd be mom or dad. Both. No. He ain't there. No interest. I know this is gonna sound a little selfish, but I'm actually happy that we're not seeing he's like, you know, like being a little goon or whatever, because I know we were pulling that the last time where I'm like, this fucking guy, dude. But no, okay, I'll take it. I mean, homeboy gonna be fucking going through it, boo, until like the end of the year. He's not gonna, like, it ain't gonna be a real great year for him. Lots of lessons being learned, I guess, you know what I mean? Fucking damn. Hold up, boo-boos. Gabriella... Oh, wait. I don't think Gabriella's in here, so hold on, you guys. Because I'll timestamp hers. Hold up, boo-boos. Giselle, are you in here? Oh. Oh, period. Hold up. Hold up, boo. Hold up. You probably sent me your motherfucking message. There you are. Oh, this is gonna be fucking messy. Okay, let's do this first one. Oh, fuck. All right. Here we go. There he is. Okay. Well, I mean, he's doing well. Okay, can I see? That's his energy. All right. Feeling happy, whatever. I get it. Yeah, kid. All right. Stop it. Just stop it. But like, yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, that's probably what she's gonna do. I respect it, you know what I mean? Get your money however you need to motherfucking get it, you know what I mean? Okay, so he looks very happy, you know what I mean? He looks very happy, he does, okay? Granted, he is in a Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, and so, you know, whatever, I'm not gonna knock his happiness, but like Wheel of Fortune in the reverse is where you're not making the best decisions for your future and shit like that. I do think that he thinks that he has some kind of power and control over her now, and I think that he's very sadly mistaken if he thinks that that's the case, because it's very... that kind of thinking that he's in is very delusional, because like she's like, oh no, like no, that don't mean you got control over me or whatever. Like, if anything, like, you're seeing that she definitely has the upper hand in this. But anyway, this is, I don't know, it does give that where he like thinks that he's got some kind of like power and control over her now, or more of like an upper hand in their relationship. And what you see here is that she's, I mean, I gotta give it to her. I mean, she's not coming across as like a queen in reverse or anything. Does it come across as immature? Yeah. She's probably young. You know what I mean? And what the fuck do you expect? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like, if I had to guess, he could probably be like in his 30s. She would probably be in her young 20s. You know what I mean? Where I'm like, oh. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, she's gonna make sure that she's taken care of. I'm gonna say that. I agree though that is, she's going to make sure that her bag is secured, 100%. If that means even if they're living together and shit like that, if they're like living, I don't even give a shit if they're like living together pretending that they're fucking married. This is where she's like, we're not technically married. Yeah, like, I'm going after, I don't care if we live together. Like, yeah, that, you know what I mean? Like, do you know the type where it's like, yeah, I'm still gonna be on like fucking public assistance, and I'm going after you for child support, and yeah, we're still together, but like, I have to do this because we have to be in the system somehow. That is what this gives. Yeah, I 100% believe that she would do it, and she would take it to the point where it's like, oh yeah, no, this is going to like go to court. She's gonna go the whole 9 fucking yards with it, dude. Like, she's gonna put it in the courts. Yeah, period. Period. Yep. I don't even know what else to say. I mean, she's probably, if I had to guess too, she could have one more kid that she's done this with as well. And so she's not, this is not like, this isn't new. You know what I mean? She knows what to do. All right. All right. Do your thing, boo. Do your, get your money. Damn. Damn. All right. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it does give a little immature on his end. It's probably driving you crazy. I really wish I had my lighter. I need Sage on this one too. I'm so tired of him. You're dealing with this well, even though this is probably triggering the shit out of you. You know what I mean? His energy does come across. It's Page of Pentacles in the reverse, and so it is fucking immature. You know what I mean? It is. It's someone who's being a little like, it's like a little kid. I mean, just think of any page in the reverse is gonna be a little fucking kid. Just like doing the most. Like, stop. But the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, it is where someone is like, they are like purposely acting fucking mature. Purposely acting immature. It's very foolish kind of energy. Like, it's very fucking just like, I don't know what I can say on here, but it's like, stop being an idiot. Like, stop. I don't know if this is a way for him, because Chariot in the reverse is coming out with it, which can be someone who is like, they're lacking so much control over their shit that they try to control other people around them. 100% like what he's doing can be that, where it's like, that's a way for him to feel like he has control over it. And then he's 4 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 2 of Swords, where it's more of him just like, whatever. Oh my God, I'm so fucking tired of it. It's like being unsure, being uncertain, not knowing what to do, not knowing how she feels, blah, blah, blah. But then 2 of Swords, but then not doing anything. Like, he's choosing to stay stuck in this energy, right? And then she's over here where she's like Queen of Swords in the reverse, Page of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, where she's like, this kind of shit probably leaves her unhinged. Like, Queen of Swords in the reverse, this is probably where this pisses you the fuck off. It's probably just the immaturity and shit around it. It's probably just triggering as fuck to you, where it's like, I don't know, like, that is where, I don't know, like, I had, whatever, baby daddy used to do that or some shit, or my brother used to do that, or whoever. It's like someone, or like my mom used to be like this, or like my dad. It's like someone used to fucking do this shit, and it like is so distasteful to me. Like, it just rubs me the wrong fucking way. Because this can be, like, if she was to light into him, like, it gets to that point with her where she's like, yo, I just want to, like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? Like, stop. Like, can you be normal? She does a very good job with keeping her shit together, though. Very good. But, yeah, I kind of think, like, whatever the fuck he's doing, if he's not, like, coming out, whatever, and it's probably more shit than that, too, Giselle, that you're noticing. Like, those little things that he's doing can be a way for him to, like, try to have control over the fucking situation. Shut up. Okay, hold on. This is a good question. Hold on, boo. Let's see. Oh my God. Oh, I wonder if the Chariot in the reverse is actually going to come out with this one, too. Hold on. Because I don't like that. I'll fucking like that Chariot in the reverse, bro. I would not doubt if that fucker came out with this, though. Wow, it did not. Actually, Six of Pentacles in the reverse did come out, which pretty similar. Six of Pentacles in the reverse is where someone wants to, because like in the Six of Pentacles, right, you can see in that card that what he's doing is he's like handing out charity and stuff, right? Like he's giving without like anything in return. When it comes out in the reverse, it's where someone is trying to, like, they do things, they give with the, like, they give and like you don't even know it as like the receiver, right? It's like they give you something and then they think that you fucking owe them, and it's like, we never made that agreement, bitch. Like, you just fucking gave this to me, you know what I mean? It's that type of person where it's like, I gave this to you, or I did this for you, or I'm doing these things for you, and now like I have the upper hand. It's power dynamic is what it is. It's someone who wants to have, like, they want to have the fucking upper hand. They want to whatever. They could also yeah, it's just upper hand, bro. I do not think that he just, like, I do not think that he only cares about that. You know what I mean? I do not think that he's like, oh yeah, because trust me, if this was like truly about his kid, or like truly about the fucking friendship of these two kids, you would see such different shit with this. You know, you'd probably see like King of Cups, Six of Cups, Temperance, like, you know, you'd see different shit. You wouldn't see Seven of Wands, Three of Swords, Ace of Wands reverse, Six of Pentacles reverse, Two of Cups, Strength card. It's like, no, like this shit, no, it, I definitely believe it's like the first, for sure. But also there is like that, yeah, that, fuck, I'm surprised that Chariot didn't come out in reverse, but I will definitely take a Six of Pentacles in the reverse. That is absolutely some kind of power dynamic that his ego is very much attached to it. I don't know. His ego apparently cannot process or comprehend fucking something that you guys have been through that like hurt him. Like, he can't get over it. This would drive me fucking nuts. Like, what is he gonna do? Like, you know what are you just gonna like have them be friends until they're 18 and like hold this fucking grudge the whole time? Like, what is your plan here, dude? Like, what the fuck? I can't with the shit. I cannot with the shit. Hold on, you guys. Hold on, booze. Hold up. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I had to text my husband back. I don't know if Gabrielle is in here, so I might just motherfucking... We might just end up having truly timestampers. Veronica, are you in here, boo? Word, hold on, boo. Hold on. Let's do... Hold on. Let's do this one. And this. Okay, hold on. Hold up, boo. Alright, you know the drill. Let's motherfucking get it. So curious. I haven't read for him in so long. This should be a good one. Okay. Let's motherfucking get it. Okay, let me see current. Let's go. Let's go. Where is he at? Okay, better than I thought. Better than I expected. Let's see outcome. Hold on, I don't want to take both of these. I do want to see what they are though. I like your energy. His isn't like horrible, but hold on, I haven't gotten his clarifier yet. Never mind, I don't like it. I like your energy. His is just whatever. We'll fucking whatever. You'll see. Okay, one more. I like your shit. All right. What in the fuck, dude? Like, I'm already curious to see what comes out with tarot with this one. But reconciliation and growing together is coming out on bottom of the deck. However, like, I would like that if I didn't see this motherfucking card come out on his side, right? But I might be, like, reading this wrong. You know what I mean? That's why we do tarot. We'll see what comes out with tarot. But the reconciliation is what it sounds like, right? Like, it is where they're and it literally could just be, like, just a simple reconciliation. Like, it's not, we're not, you know what I mean? We're not, like, getting the fuck back together, whatever. But the reconciliation represents that there is, obviously, reconciliation between two people that have gotten some distance, whatever, had a falling out, right? There is better communication, better... It's more like Six of Pentacles. It's more give and take. It's more like, it's just better. You know what I mean? It's more fucking open. Someone's changed. They're giving more. Like, it's that where it's like, okay, like there's equal amounts of effort that are being put in on both sides. And the growing together, yeah. So I, like, if I've seen that, I'm like, oh, okay, like I could definitely see where this is like two people where they're just genuinely just reconciling and they don't have any kind of fucking agenda. If it works out, it works out, whatever, right? Okay. And then Spotlight and Infatuation is coming out as current, where the infatuation I get, because this is clearly where both of these people, they haven't, like, he hasn't really been able to truly get her off of his mind, right? The same with her. It's like, I've never truly been able to, like, I never really had that closure. Like, I kind of always, this situation has always been on my fucking mind, as it has with him, right? The Spotlight card that's coming out with that is that I do think which I just wish he was here, because it's like, okay, clearly what you see here is that the biggest motherfucking issue that happened in this connection is that someone was selfish. Someone was self-centered, selfish, self-seeking. Like, someone only fucking cared about themselves, right? They did not put themselves in the other person's shoes. They did not empathize with the other person. It's like, no, this relationship, however it was in the past, it was absolutely the fuck one-sided. I would say, though, that if that was the case, right, if he was like, who knows, maybe Veronica was selfish as a motherfucker, you know what I mean? Like, who knows? If that's how it was, I will say that, like, even if Veronica was like that, I would say that there has been some fucking self-reflection. Someone's gone honest about that with themselves. You know, they get it, they understand it, they know what the fuck they did, you know what I mean, and they're trying not to repeat that. So it's like, okay, I do get that. You're over here where it's forever kind of love and looking within. We're looking within, it's very hermit, right? And he does have similar shit. He does. Like, he's got self-love, which is very similar. But the looking within, this is where that she, like, the kind of shit that she's been on, right? This is where she is more focused on knowing herself, learning herself, becoming more self-aware, just learning the fuck more about herself and loving herself, right? And the forever kind of love is what she is trying to call in, which is the marriage, right? It's like, my person, I'm wanting my fucking partner in life. That's what I want, right? He's over here where he's got self-love and X, where I like the self-love, and then he fucking lost me with the X card, so I have to put a pin in the X one, because I don't know what it's getting at necessarily with that. It could just be, Oracle might just be like, hey, I'm picking up on it, like, I'm going to show you some shit with the tarot, right? But self-love, it is very similar to what you had, where it does represent someone taking a break from love, right? So with Trouble in Paradise, right, he might be single. He might be like, I'm fucking done after that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I need to take a break. I need to truly fucking focus on myself and, like, take a step back from this shit, because I'm beginning to lose myself in like, these relationships, right? But it does represent where he is stepping back, taking a break from love, celibate, not sleeping with fucking anybody, you know what I mean? He's truly focused on being happier, loving himself, you know what I mean, learning himself. It's good. It's wonderful. The X card, he's losing me a little, because I'm like, what is this? Like, is you still sleeping with her? Like, what the fuck is you doing? You know what I mean? I gotta put a pin in that and see. But as for your guys' energy, intimacy and opposites attract. This is where these two people are, which is whatever. This is what they're not talking about, right? They are magnetically pulled towards one another. They were missing each other, right? They are missing each other. There is this pull that they have towards each other, and it is because of that opposites attract. He probably is someone that is, like, not typically your type. Same thing goes with him. You're probably someone he typically would not date, right? And it's like, and it could be that, but it's like, these two people could just come from very different backgrounds, very different upbringing, different fucking cultures, you know what I mean? Different, the way they were raised, whatever. It's like, they just come from different backgrounds. That's why they mesh so well. That's why they balance each other out so well. So whatever, I'm like, okay, cute. The outcome I do like. I mean, it's healing through love and real love, real deal. And so, again, I kind of want to put a pin in that, because I'm like, okay, I mean, this don't look bad. I want to see, like, who is that? Is that with him? Is that them together? Is that just her? You know? Hold on. Let me see current. You definitely feeling a hell of a lot fucking better. Good for you. Still feelings here that these two people have for each other. That is really sad, because it does look like to me like these two people fucking, God, I wish I remembered what the fuck happened. Which might be a blessing for you guys, because if anybody ever got a hold of me and, like, tried to get information, I literally wouldn't know. Like, you could torture me and I wouldn't remember. It looks like to me that these two people, they have never let go of, like, the visualization or the vision of the relationship that they wanted together. Like, that's the hardest thing, that they were never able to let go of that. And if I had to guess, it's because you're seeing it. I just don't think that either one of these people ever got closure on this. It just looks like to me it was unfinished. You know what I mean? And I mean, even his energy don't look bad, bitch. I'm a little shocked. If you guys are talking, like, if you guys have reconciled, this kind of shit could This, I don't know. I want to see how it pans out, but you do see time frame until Virgo season. Show me more of that. He must live away from you. He must. Their distance is definitely a factor in this. He does. Okay. So what are they doing? Are they talking? What are they doing? They are talking. Okay. Does this go anywhere? Okay, it does. It's a little fanning of a flame. Okay. Where does it go? What about this X? What is this? What is he doing with that? He doesn't know. Okay. He doesn't know. They still could be talking. Does this go anywhere? It doesn't. Okay. Hi, baby. Pay attention to me. Hold on. Oh, let me have a bun. Fuck it. Actually, should I? I did have carbs today. Do I want a bun or a lettuce wrap? I should probably do the bun. I could probably use the calories. I'll do a bun. Do I look tan, babe? How's my skin color? Do I look good in this camera? Sorry, Veronica, hold on. Oh, shit. Wait, I'm here still. Okay, word. Okay, I got you, boo. Sorry, I'm obviously gonna go fucking over on this one. Oh, she's getting zwug. Okay. Okay, Veronica, I'm sorry, bitch. Let me start from the fucking top. Let me get this shit out of my way, because I kind of popped the fuck off about that. Okay. I'm gonna fucking fly through this. Like this shit. So, actually it was those two. Okay. 10 of Cups and the Page of Cups is coming out as your guys' current, like, challenge or situation. The 10 of Cups is why I said these two people haven't let go of whatever. And it's not a bad thing. You know what I mean? They haven't been able to let go of the visualization of a relationship, because the 10 of Cups represents that these two people seen that together, right? Where they had a visualization for this relationship, their future together. They're having a hard time where it's like, I was never truly able to, whatever, kind of see that through or to get closure on that. The Page of Cups that's coming out in between that is that, yeah, this is where those feelings are still there. They are still kind of fanning them. Like right now, if you guys, like, I don't know if y'all reconciled right now, but even if you fucking didn't, it will happen where it's like, we're kind of teasing it, or we're kind of like, whatever, with like, yeah, we reconciled and we're talking again, and we do like the way it feels, shit like that. The 3 of Wands, King of Pentacles, 9 of Cups in reverse, 6 of Cups, Hierophant, 9 of Wands. That's where I'm like, okay, show me how this fucking goes, right? If they do reconcile and they're talking and shit like that, this is where they are talking. Yes, distance is a factor, right? Where they probably do not live in the same area, whatever. They have to travel to see one another. That is his biggest, I'm going to go over as fuck on this. That is his biggest obstacle, I guess, in regards to this relationship with you. That is, it's not one where it's like it can't be fucking figured out. It just is the biggest fucking barrier for him, right? The 9 of Cups in the reverse, yeah, that is also a barrier for him too. I don't think that he is really, and the 9 of Wands, he's not really truly fucking like really giving it, like really truly opening up to you and telling you like what the hell is going on with him, and that's fine. Very guarded at first, whatever. He is still in the 6 of Cups where he is missing those memories. It's where there's still like these bittersweet memories that he has. That's what he's holding on to, right? The Queen of Wands and the Four of Wands is coming out for you, where regardless of if it's with him or the fuck not, right? Like, Queen of Wands and Four of Wands coming out for you doesn't really necessarily surprise me. It doesn't surprise me as to why he's, like, very drawn to you, whatever. You know what I say about Queen of Wands? It's someone who, yes, of course, they're physically attractive, but it's the way that they carry themselves and the way that they fucking feel about themselves, right? That's what makes them so magnetic. That's why people are so drawn to a Queen of Wands, is because it's like, oh, they're attractive, but like, oh my God, their personality, like, you know what I mean? I'm so fucking attracted to just being around them. This is where you could literally have your pick of fucking anybody you wanted. I promise you that. But this Four of Wands too also does represent, it's a reconciliation, right? He's over here where it's not the worst. It's not. I'll give him some credit. Like, it's Sun and the Wheel of Fortune. It's actually pretty good. That is, like, Sun is where there is more self-awareness, more, because it's healing inner child, right? It's more self-awareness, more light that he's shining on shit in his life, right? So I do believe that. I do believe that there has been a growth, more awareness, better decisions. You know what I mean? That's Wheel of Fortune, making a hell of a lot better decisions in his life. As for the ex, I do think that there is still, like, there's still a, like, a fucking tether. I think that, I think he's having a hard time letting it go. She is too. But it's not giving, like, God, what is this? Because I don't understand this shit. I do not fucking understand this shit, because I'm not the type of person to ever fucking talk to an ex. Like, when I cut it the fuck off, it's done. You know what I mean? And, like, yeah, like, obviously I reconciled with my husband. He's, like, the only one. But, like, I'm not, like, an ex with someone and, like, talk to them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, never in my life. And so I don't get that. Where I'm like, okay, it's High Priestess, Star in the reverse, Knight of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. And so what you're seeing here is that it's not like a Two of Cups and, like, a Knight of Cups and, like, an Ace of Cups. Or, like, you're not seeing that the love's there. You know what I mean? It's like you're not seeing that they still have hope for it. You know what I mean? It's like there's still, I don't know. What is that, you guys? I don't know. It's like they're broken up. He doesn't know how he feels about it. They're still, like, talking to each other. There isn't, like, this plan for them to get back together. I think that it's very inauthentic to both of them to continue to talk to one another. I don't know. I don't know what that is. What is that, you guys? Has anyone done this with an ex? I don't get that. I don't know. Maybe it could be, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm holding on to that. Maybe I'm kind of holding on to that connection or to her because I want to feel like I'm still wanted, or to lessen the blow of the breakup. I want her to, like, want me back, but I don't really want her back. I would say the same thing for her. Like, she could be doing the same thing where it's like, well, I don't want him back. I just want him to want me back. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I can see that. Anyway, whatever. Enough about them. Okay. Hermit, Seven of Wands in the reverse coming out in the subconscious. If you two have reconciled, I do like it. I'm not mad. I do feel like this is energy you're going to see from now until Virgo season, and it does feel like, again, like, Hermit's fantastic for that. It's where both of these people, they have obviously had distance from one another and shit like that. They have changed. Since then. And there is no, it doesn't feel like there's so much of a fucking barrier. Maybe a bit easier to open up to one another. They're not so defensive. You know, they're not so defensive towards this. They're not so preserving of self. They're more open with one another. And again, even an outcome, I don't know. Boo, I kind of think that y'all might, I would agree. I think that there is some trouble in paradise with whatever the fuck he's got going on here. I do think that he might still be talking to her, but it's like that kind of situation where it's like, oh, I just want her to like want me back or like some shit like that. I just want to know that someone wants me. And I would say the same thing for her. It just feels like it's very, they shouldn't be doing it. That star in the reverse. You should not be fucking doing that to yourself. But I feel like there's probably just going to be like cutesy conversation, like not deep, like cute between you two. It's probably going to like last a couple months. We'll see where the fuck it goes. I do feel like it will grow. I'm curious to see where the fuck it goes. However, my only complaint about this is that my only shit with this is the distance thing between you guys, because that's outcome too. It's 8 of Wands and 5 of Cups. What you're seeing here is that the way that these people feel about it is that distance is a factor. Like they are still hurt over like the distance being a fucking thing. That's my only complaint with this. Oh, absolutely. What should I get? Hold on. Jessica, what up, boo? Sorry, just in your comment. What's that? Hold on. Hold on, boo. Okay, whatever. I just want to see what would come out. Okay. Mother wounds. My mother is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine feminine energy within me and externally. Your perfection. Oh, he got mother wounds and father wounds, bitch. Father wounds. My father is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine masculine energy within me and externally. Your perfection, your beauty amazes me. I'm not sure how I attracted in someone like you, but I'm forever grateful. Twin flame. You activated my soul to find my true purpose and destiny in life. You helped me heal in ways no one else could. Thank you for finding me again this time around. Is it true? I heard you were dating someone. Is it true? Please tell me it isn't. He's got jealousy on bottom of the deck too. Okay, my dreams. I've been dreaming about you. In my dreams, we were so free and in love. Wish I could stay there forever. And then jealousy. I'm very jealous. I can barely stand it. Okay. Hold on. Should I be more nosy? Hold on real quick. Hold on. Let me see what comes out with this one. Oh. We will be together again. I bury myself in work to forget about you. I knew exactly what I was doing. And I replay our conversations over and over. Hold on. Just keep it up. Just for shits and giggles. I want to see what comes out with this one. Hold on. Hold that, boo. 2, 3. I don't know why this happened. I'm not financially stable. I can't reach out. And I miss hearing your voice. Okay. He didn't piss me off. That's good. That's a good thing. Okay, hold on, booze. Hold it. Oh my god, okay. Bam. All right. Hold up. Gabriella, are you still in here, boo? God damn. fuck popped off on that one. Alright, hold on, boo. Hold it. So we're just looking at your guys' comments on here. Hold on. Okay, word. Hold on. Ooh. All right, hold on, boo. Let me do. Let's do this one. Let's see. Let's motherfucking see. Hold it. Boy, this deck going through it. Okay, let's do the third one. Hold on. Okay. Oh, that's a good sign. That is good. I guess my only complaint, I guess, is that it could be expensive. That would be it. Like, it would be, I don't know, could possibly be expensive. That is it, because it's Six of Pentacles and Devil, which that would be, I guess, the only, like, down or whatever to this, or the only, oh, whoops. I don't know, just fucking negative, I guess, is that it could be expensive, whatever, even if the fuck it is, even if this is where it's like, oh, he's a little spendy, you know what I mean? It is where it is well fucking worth it. I will give him that. Hold on, I gotta grab my fucking nasal spray. This could be someone, too, he could work with his wife or some shit like that. Hold on, boo. Sorry, I needed that fucking nasal spray. Oh, okay. What was I saying? They could be spendy. Even if they are absolutely well worth it. This is where they do get shit done. I mean, it's Star and Chariot. This is where Star card is like absolutely the fuck yes. This is what you've been like wanting, waiting for, shit like that. Chariot is where the shit does get fucking done. And you are in a position of feeling emotionally satisfied about it, and also like justified. Do you know what I mean? Like justicely satisfied about it. It's a good move. That is my only shit though. Is like, yeah, they could be spendy, but like that ass, even if they are, it's well fucking worth it. Genuinely. Very good. Yeah, word. Ooh, okay, period. Ooh, wait, fuck, I just shuffled that shit in there. Fuck, what was it? Hold on. Fuck. The time frame for that. If you plan on reaching out, that kind of shit could be, it could be resolved sometime during Virgo season, boo. Fuck, I wish I would have kept that the fuck open. I wanted to talk about that shit. It would be. That shit could be, if you do reach out, that shit could be resolved sometime during Virgo season. Fuck, I would. Anyway, son of a bitch. Okay. Oh, hold on. You could for this fourth one, but it might take more fucking time. Word. You do, but this one's gonna take time. Okay, see win. Damn, really? This one could be. That is a yes. Like, if you are waiting to hear from them, yes, it will eventually happen, right? Like, absolutely, that is Temperance. And then Star coming out with it, which I find very, I don't know, just fitting because you obviously, like, had work done on it and it came out the last one, too. Yes, you eventually will. And this is where you do get, obviously, some answers. Something the fuck does come from it, right? That's Six of Wands, where it's like, you do feel like you are satisfied in the outcome, like you're successful in the outcome. There's something being the fuck done about it, right? This could, oh fuck, that could be Sagittarius season though, bitch. That could be Sagittarius season, deadass. That's even bottom of the deck too. Fuck! Yes, because it's like 8 of Swords and the 5 of Swords is how you're going to be feeling during that time. And I know it's like easy for me to fucking say because I'm reading the tarot. That is where you're going to be in your head a lot about it, obviously. This is where you're thinking like the absolute like worst possible outcome is going to happen. It's not though. Like, no, it's good. But yeah, the time frame for that could be Sagittarius season. That could be like more towards end of the year. Damn, that could be, yeah. Damn. Damn, bitch. I still like it, though. Hold on. Word. Hold on. Hold on. Period. One more. When? Virgo. Damn, that's either one of them. I'm gonna say this though. Fuck, because it's, okay, 2 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and then Knight of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, 3 of Cups. Fuck, because that 2 of Swords is in the reverse, and so it's like either way you do feel like you're not going to be making the right decision, but whatever. I will say this, because the tarot's like, yo, either way, like, it's going to be fine. However, if you do choose, because would you say you're on day shift right now? Did you say you're on day shift? I'm assuming you're on day shift right now. Yeah, okay. If you decide to do night shift, the shift or whatever change, right? It would not happen probably until Virgo season. And honestly, if you do decide to go through with it, that is like the perfect time for that to happen. I'm gonna say, it might be a good shift. I feel like I feel like it would be a good shift for you. I feel like it'd be a good transition for you. There could be a lot of work that you are like, there's a lot of slack that you are probably having to fucking like pick up and shit like that. Like you were, there could be a lot of that kind of shit that you're noticing, like on the shift that you're on right now. Where, I don't know, it's just a poor fucking job people are doing. You feel like you're constantly having to clean up after other people. You're having to like pick up their lack of work and shit like that. It could feel like it's more like the juice ain't worth the squeeze with it, where it's like like me doing this or me working this shift, it's honestly just more fucking work for me at the end of the day. Yeah, you might work with some lazy motherfuckers right now, dead ass. I'm gonna say I think it'd be a good thing if you did, honestly. And if you do decide to do it, Virgo season would be the perfect time for it to happen, dead ass. August, October. I could see Libra season 2 with that. Okay. Hold on, I want to do... Hold up, bitch. This one... Oh. Hold on, boo. Should I do this one? Yeah, we'll do this one. Word. Let's go. Oh, God. Let's get it. You know the drill, boo. No, I'm fucking scared. Oh, God. Okay. Let's see. Where's he at? I'm not mad. I don't think it'd be the worst thing if you did. I don't think it'd be the worst thing if you fucking did. You know what I mean? I'm curious to see how it pans out. Word. I got you, but I'll time. Hold on. Let me fucking... Because I'm going to pop the fuck off. Hold on. I need to write down the timestamp before I go off. Oh. We about to go the fuck in. Hold on, you guys. I'm waiting until it's an even number so I can like do the math correctly on it. Okay, Gabriella, let's get the fuck into it, boo. I already pulled the cards. Hold on. Okay. Let me start from the top. Okay. Red flags, heart repair is coming out on bottom of the deck. Red flags is where it doesn't have to like mean that, oh my God, like there's cheating and deception and shit like that. It does not have to. It can be that there are signs, whatever. There's things that you are picking up on that you ain't fucking with. You know what I mean? Not right now. You know what I mean? The heart repair is obviously, and I do believe that considering what the fuck came out on your side, where like heart repair is your number one concern right now. Where this is focusing on healing self, obviously, like first and foremost. And yes, like, and yes, finding your person healing through love, right? Spirit got you, and pictures is coming out as current challenger situation, where Spirit got you does represent where God is putting a lot of like synchronicity, signs, all that shit, right? What it represents is that God is guiding these two people through this situation. Yes, could be back together, but I'm going to come back to that. They are guiding them through the situation. The pictures card that's coming out with it is that these two people are like in a Six of Cups with each other, right? They're reminiscing, missing each other, feeling lonely without the other person. They also could be using substances to cope, shit like that. But this is showing me these two people clearly have feelings for one another. God is trying to push them back together, right? You're over here though, where you have self-love, which I do like. It's self-love and sick and tired, where self-love, again, is that's number one, right? That is where someone is focused on putting themselves first, loving themselves first, right? Being happy. They could even be like, you could even be wanting to take a break from love in fucking general, right? That could be what that represents as well. It is wanting to take a step back, focus on self, love self, just whatever, like, just get the fuck away from this. This sick and tired card is why, right? This is where you are sick and tired, done with repeating a fucking cycle with him. He's over here where it's not the worst. It is intimacy and fighting, which the fighting, I'm like, okay. The intimacy is where he is magnetically pulled towards this connection, right? He misses you. He wants to come together with you, shit like that. The fighting card is what he is struggling with, which is poor communication, number one. It is where it is one-sided. It is. It's like where he cannot get out of his own way yet. He still is very selfish and self-centered, self-seeking, all about self. Do you know what I mean? Like in a relationship, it's like, okay, in this relationship with you, he is still putting himself first, where he cannot fucking do that. You know what I mean? Like as a divine masculine, you cannot fucking do that. Yeah, you do. You know what I mean? But like at the end of the fucking day, as a divine masculine, you put everybody before yourself, right? You know how to keep your shit together as a divine masculine. You're not like, oh, fucking no one cares about me. Whatever. But this shit, I'm like, he's still getting in his own way with this shit, where his communication, number one, piss poor communication. And detached, completely detached from his emotions. Well, obviously, hold on one second. Hello? It is.
You.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, thank you.
Shut up.
You shut up. Get out of here so I can finish this reading.
Hurry up, we got a burger out here.
Thank you. Okay. Whatever, I'm going to get more into it when I get into tarot. But egg on their face in 1111 is coming out as subconscious, where I do like it. Like 1111 obviously is like soul contract. We already know that, right? The egg on their face I do like, because this is where someone's behavior and shit catches up to them. Where they do, the shit that they are doing, the actions that they are taking, it backfires on them. So I want to see what comes out with that with tarot. Now, outcome. Now, as to like what you were saying, hold on, like what you were saying in your message. I don't think it'd be the worst thing if you did. I'm curious to see how it pans out, because what you're seeing with Oracle is where Oracle's like, oh, I'm picking up on it and she's probably going to do it. You know what I mean? Where it's deuces and unknown caller, where deuces represents someone who takes their power back, they walk away from something. The unknown caller coming out is that, oh, like as a result of someone doing that, someone is now like spamming their fucking phone. So that's my only thing, is like, okay, I think you're probably going to do it. And I'm not, and I would fucking, and I encourage it actually. And when you do, yeah, it could push this person to a point of like, whatever, just bombarding your fucking phone, texting, calling, reaching out, you know what I mean? We'll see how it goes though. Hold on, I want to get into tarot. I want to see how the fuck this pans out. Let me see card. Lovers in the reverse. That is always where there is clearly a soul connection, soul contract. One person is upholding it while the other person is not. Period. Let me do one more. And Devil. Are you fucking kidding me? I encourage you to fucking disconnect it from him, dead ass. I think it might be what he needs. Genuinely. Period. I think it is. I think it's exactly what he needs. Because you're seeing it throws him into a position of... because you're coming out as Queen of Wands on his side, which we kind of already fucking knew with the intimacy card, because the intimacy card coming out on his side is where he is magnetically pulled to you, this person, right? He wants to come together with this person. And then what you see is like Queen of Wands is how he sees you, which is very much that. You're magnetically pulled towards a Queen of Wands. Of course, it's the physicality, all of that, but it's the way that they carry themselves, the way that they feel about themselves, the way that they fucking stand up for themselves, right? The Ace of Pentacles is coming out with that, where I do feel like it puts him in a position of thinking that way, right? Where it's thinking about, I'm wanting to start off like a stability. I want to start off on a foundation with this person. And then when you look at subconscious, it's very similar. It's Ace of Wands and 10 of Cups, where it's like, I can't get this person off of my mind. I can't get this idea out of my mind of wanting to have like a real relationship, a true relationship, one where we grow together. I love the energy on bottom of the deck. I feel like you should. I feel like you should. This is what you are wanting to communicate. Page of Swords, Four of Swords, Queen of Swords. This is something that you are thinking long and fucking hard about. And when you do go to execute it, right? It is one where you're in Four of Swords, where you have sat on it for long enough. You've sat on it for long enough. You have enough clarity. You know exactly what the fuck you want to say. And you say it perfectly, right? The Lovers and the Devil is obviously what you're sensing with this, which is why it's like, I can't fucking be in this. Who would want to, right? In their right mind. Lovers in the reverse is where it is a soul contract and only one person is upholding their side of the contract, right? The Devil card is what they are in, where that's what you were feeling. That's where you're feeling the sick and tired shit. Devil is where you are chained to some kind of fucking pattern, whatever, pattern, belief system, thinking pattern, whatever the fuck it is, right? It's like you are chained to this shit. You want the fuck out. You got Three of Wands, Four of Wands in the reverse, where it's like, I'm thinking about my future here. Yes, I'm thinking about it with you. Thinking about it by myself. I'm thinking about it in general. Four of Wands is where it's like, I'm wanting to cut this the fuck off. He's over here where that is the last thing he is expecting, and I do think it throws him into just a different thinking pattern. And what you see here is, yes, when you do this, which could be very fucking soon, when you do this, you might not see the repercussions of it or the reward of it, right? You might not see that until Scorpio season, because that's when you see it comes back with quickness. It swings the fucking block with quickness during that time frame. Hold on, I want to see. Damn, bitch, you got me fucked up. Magician and 10 of Pentacles, I wanted to see like how he would be in the meantime, right? Like after all is said and done, after you say what the fuck you want to say to him. Magician represents that, right? It represents manifesting, whatever, witchcraft, spiritual work, whatever, prayer, whatever, right? What happens is like that magician energy has the 10 of Pentacles effect on him, right? This is where he's thinking in those terms now. He's thinking in terms of commitment, long-term, marriage, wanting to build a family together, shit like that. I want to see how you respond to it. You dipping the fuck out on him. Damn, and almost with no wanting to even fucking reconcile it, bitch. Damn. That's nasty work. That's gangster as fuck. Period. That's probably why he swings the fucking block like he does. I think this is where you basically call him out. It's 5 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles in the reverse. You call someone out for You just call someone out. You call, and not necessarily where it's like, oh, it's all your fault, you don't want to commit. It's where it's like, you're not providing this for me. I'm abandoning this. I'm walking the fuck away from this. And like Six of Swords in the reverse came out where it's like, you almost have no desire to even reconcile or fix it. And it's Queen of Cups strength, where someone has obviously the confidence, the courage, right? Someone has the confidence and the courage to fucking stand on this, walk away from it. I think this is a well played fucking, yeah, I think it's what he needs, genuinely. What should I get for him? Hold up. Let me do this one. Why do I deserve someone like you? The passion is too much. Please do what is best for your heart. They've hurt me. Don't wait for me, please. I need to hold back my true feelings for you. Will this ever change? Hold on. 1, 2, 3. I'm going through a roller coaster of emotions. I won't admit it. Rejecting you was protecting myself. I was being selfish. I am distracting myself to avoid thinking of you. I have many regrets that keep me from moving forward. Hold on, boo. Do this one. Let me do 3. I'm living the consequences of my bad choices. I lost you and I'm desperate to get you back. You were an angel in my life and I want to be one in yours. No one gets me like you do. Oh my God. I've never met someone like you. You're special. Please have patience with me because I'm still learning. I'm afraid to open up to anyone because of how I've been hurt in the past. I don't know how to trust again. I hold up, boo. Hold up. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get this shit out of my way so I can get those other questions. Hold up. Bro, I've been fucking going off a little too hard on these. I gotta get this shit out of my way. Like, who needs that many cards? Like, honestly. Okay, what were your other questions? Word. Okay, hold on. Fuck. All right. Hold on. I'm gonna use my other deck for this. Word. Let's see. That is like in the next few days. It's in the next 3. What is today? What is today? What is today? The 20th. 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd. I would say Thursday, the latest. I'm gonna say anytime within the next 3 days. I would say latest, it could be August. Yeah, could be August. When is August? Couple weeks. Word. Okay. Let's see this one. Hold on. I'm gonna have to plug you guys in. Hold on. I'm gonna bust out Gabriella's last one. I'm gonna end the TikTok. Hold on, y'all. I know, not mad. Oof. This is where, hold on. I don't like it when they're in here. Okay. When you tell him this, which I think you will, this is where he literally, like, and I don't even know if you're, like, saying it, because it's not, like, giving that, like, oh, you're, like, actually fucking, like, totally saying all of this, fucking calling out. This is the way that he perceives it, right? Is that he perceives it as he has procrastinated, he has no lack of, or he has lack of growth, that he holds you back, that he's not worth it, that you are getting back out there, going for what the fuck you want. You were tired of his, like, because I don't think you're fucking saying this is how he's taking it, which I'm not really necessarily mad about it. But it's like you were sick and tired of that Three of Pentacles in the reverse, which is where there's no effort coming from the other side. You're tired of fucking doing it by yourself. He is low effort. He's like a waste of time. He's waited too fucking long. You know what I mean? He's held back too long. I think this is something he's not expecting from you at all. And you stand on it. Like, whatever. And, like, don't even fucking feel no type of way about it. Of course he's going to feel abandoned by this. But the thing is that the way that you come across, or the way that you communicate this, I will say, is where it comes across that you care about yourself more. And, like, this is how he's perceiving it, where he's like, oh my fucking God, she stood on that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm over here where I'm feeling like I have wasted so much fucking time. I put in no effort in that. I basically, like, manipulated this. You know what I mean? Like, I did this to myself. I wasn't honest about my shit. She stood on that shit, and I didn't give her enough. Period. Okay. Hold on, TikTok, I'm gonna end this one. I'm gonna be over on YouTube, okay? I gotta plug you guys in. I love you guys. I'll probably be back on Wednesday. Okay. Fuck, that phone's dying. Okay. Hold on. Taylor, are you in here, boo? Taylor, did you have a question? Hold on, boo. Hold it. Hold on, boo. There you are. Ooh, hold on. Okay, word. Okay, hold on. Let me do that first one. Damn. Damn. You guys came across this King of Cups, Queen of Cups. King of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. Ace of Wands reverse, 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles reverse, 3 of Swords, bottom of the deck. Obviously, 3 of Swords is that there is, it does represent separation, right? There is a lot of pain behind this, yes, for both of these fucking people. A lot of pain that is not being not being processed. You know what I mean? Both of them. Where their head, hold on, why are you guys shaking so much? What the fuck? One where their mind, that is where like somewhat like, because it's like no doubt, yes, separation, yes, both these people, right? That is where your mind, as with his, it's breaking your own fucking heart because of the lack of communication that is going on between you two, right? I always say the way out of a 3 of Swords is with another fucking sword. You know what I mean? You have to communicate through that shit. Now, we know that these two people are not communicating, right? They're both on this fucking wavelength. King of Cups, Queen of Cups with the fucking Knight of Cups in the middle, right? King of Cups, Queen of Cups are court matches, right? Yes, they are soul matches. This is where they both value this same thing. And I would say, I don't know if you've had like this conversation with him or whatever, right? The thing that they value the most, like how they would be sexually, you know what I mean, is what they value the most is how the other person feels. Do you get what I'm saying? They care more about that. They care more about giving to the other person. That's obviously 4 of Pentacles too, where it's like this generous giving nature. It's like laying it all the fuck out there, not holding back, right? Not holding back those emotions. It's very intimate, very vulnerable. That is probably why the Knight of Pentacles is coming, or Knight of Pentacles, it's probably why the Knight of Cups is coming out in between these two, where, do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's more than just sex. It's like a dance of emotions between two people. Yeah, it's like a dance of emotions between two people. It's where their hearts are taking the lead. And that is also probably something where he's blocked in that, at least in the physical. You probably know that he's capable of this, clearly. That is something, this dance between you guys, right? That is something that you two would be very, I guess, skilled at, and if you guys were to ever, like, do this, you know what I mean? Like, see each other the whole fucking nine. This is where these two people would be very... This would be fucking easy for them to do with one another. So curious as to why that wanted to come out. But you guys not. That's fucking crazy. Cause like in your context, it's like, I don't know. It's like not, you know what I mean? It's not like sexual. You know what I mean? But I guess that makes sense as to why that comes across as like a, I don't know, just a dance of emotions between two people. Let me see. Hold on, boo. Let's go. Ace of Wands, Four of Wands. Let's go. We picked up on it. That could be Aquarius season. It would be Aquarius season of 2027. Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna stand on that. It would be next year. It would be January, February of 2027. Those are gangster cards. Ace of Wands, Four of Wands, Two of Cups, Three of Wands, Ten of Cups, and then I'm like, well, win, star. Ace of Wands is obviously like that opportunity being presented. Four of Wands is like a reunion or a reconciliation. Two of Cups is obviously joining of two people. Three of Wands, Ten of Cups. Interesting. Ten of Cups is like a homecoming. You know what I mean? It can represent like that, and Four of Wands can represent like a family reunion. You know what I mean? Yeah, that would be Aquarius season. Word. I ain't mad about that. Seven of Wands, bottom of the deck. Which is very much what you wrote on there. Where it's not like defensive, like, but it is standing up for yourself. You know what I mean? It is. It's having boundaries, having like standing for that shit. Defending yourself. I'm gonna say Aquarius season. Period. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Guys, my boobs hurt. Sorry. Hold on. Why though? Y'all, I'm gonna try to come back on here on Wednesday. What's the question again? It's very positive. It was. My boobs hurt. Stop. Am I ovulating? What the fuck? Okay. Y'all, I'm gonna try to come back on here on motherfucking Wednesday. If I do, it's gonna be early. Alright, I'm gonna pee. Probably take some Tylenol. go check on this child of mine. All right, you guys. I love you, babies. I'll see you probably Wednesday. This fucking ring light is all messed up. All right, you guys.